It was a crisp autumn evening on September 27, 2006. The Johnson family had decided to spend a weekend away from the city hustle, venturing deep into the heart of Epping Forest. Located just east of London, this ancient woodland was known for its dense foliage and eerie, mystical tales. The family consisted of Mark, his wife Sarah, and their two children Emily and Jake. They set up camp near a clearing where rays of the setting sun barely pierced through the thick canopy above. As night fell, a chilling breeze swept through the forest, making the leaves rustle in a way that sent shivers down their spines. Mark tried to lighten the mood by telling stories around the campfire, but an unsettling feeling lingered in the air. Around midnight, Sarah woke up to a strange sound. It was faint, like whispers carried by the wind. She shook Mark awake and they both listened intently. The whispers grew louder, more distinct. It sounded like multiple voices speaking in a language they couldn't understand. Mark grabbed a flashlight and stepped out of the tent, with Sarah close behind. The whispers seemed to be coming from deeper within the forest. Against his better judgment, Mark decided to investigate. As they walked, the forest seemed to close in around them. The trees, twisted and gnarled, looked like they were reaching out with skeletal hands. The whispers grew louder, more frantic. Suddenly they stumbled upon an old abandoned cabin hidden behind thick vines and overgrown bushes. The door creaked open with an eerie sound as Mark pushed it. Inside, the air was thick with a musty odor and cobwebs hung in every corner. In the center of the cabin, they found a dusty old book. It was bound in leather and looked centuries old. Sarah hesitated but opened it. The pages were filled with strange symbols and drawings of what looked like rituals. Just then the whispers stopped. Silence fell over the forest, and an overwhelming sense of dread washed over them. Without warning, the door slammed shut, and the cabin was plunged into darkness. Sarah screamed, and Mark fumbled with the flashlight, trying to find the door, but it wouldn't budge. A cold hand brushed against Sarah's shoulder, and she turned to see a shadowy figure standing in the corner, its eyes glowing with an unnatural light. Panic set in as they realized they were not alone. In a desperate attempt to escape, Mark swung the flashlight, hitting the figure. It dissipated into a cloud of smoke, and the door flew open. They ran back to their campsite, hearts pounding, only to find Emily and Jake huddled together, wide-eyed with fear. The rest of the night was spent huddled together in the tent, too afraid to move. As dawn broke, they packed up and left the forest, vowing never to return. But the whispers of Epping Forest stayed with them, a chilling reminder of the night they survived the haunted jungle. And to this day, they warn others, be careful where you wander. Some places are better left alone. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more spine-chilling tales. Stay safe out there, horror fans.